Right. Hello, everyone. This is my exercise 3 assignment for Intro to Database Management Systems. My name is Sebastian, and let's get started. So, first here, on the right, I have my exam pulled up, and first I'm going to make the students table, and I gave it a lot of columns because because I want to have a lot of we're gonna have a lot of joins going on in this assignment, so the more columns we have to join on, the more unique joins that we can have. Um, so yeah, first I'm gonna create this table, and then database. Okay, sorry, I was doing this wrong. It should just be use test. I was just looking this up here. Use test, and then can start writing test. Now we have the students table. See if I can get into a sequence. So now I'm just going to do one example of inserting a value into the students table. I had I had this data generated by AI. ChatGPT generated this data for me. But there's going to be 25 students that I'm going to insert into this. So insert into students values. Here's just one example, and then I'll do the rest. So I'm going to do the rest, and then I'm going to make another table for teaching assistants, and then we're going to go into how the code works. Okay, so now you can see here on the right hand side we have all the data in for teaching assistants, and we have lots of data for students too. Now we're going to go into the coding part for the Node.js server and the React V front end. Right, so here's the code for the site, and we're going to continue doing the join statements. So I made um, started to build out this front end, and I did one join statement already. Join select all from students and teaching assistants where the GPA student GPA is equal to the teaching assistant GPA, and student age is equal to teaching assistant age. Here we have all the data. Um, if we go compare the GPAs and the ages, they should all be equal. Alright, and then let's do another one. Um, do, in order to add another statement here, I'm going to select our students, teaching assistants, where students dot, and this should be student GPA because I renamed the columns of my table so that they're different. Uh, Age, and I'll just keep writing this out and resume recording. I added another join statement to select all the columns from the two tables that have a student GPA greater than 3.7 and a TA GPA greater than 3.7. Um, okay, yeah, I was just looking it up, and even though we have greater than signs here, SQL uses like the floating point arithmetic, so it can't really differentiate the if it's exactly 3.7 because I store these as floats in my database. So it's also returning the 3.7. Okay. Yeah, so how I changed this code was for every, I have an endpoint for every join statement on my server, and then in the React code, I just fetch everything through its own function. Um, these join statements I display down in the HTML, and then if we await promise.all, this will run all of these fetch queries to get all of the join tables, and then these get the original tables. We set state with all of that, and then display all of the tables like that. So yeah, I'm just gonna do the rest of the tables, and then come. So I finished all the tables, and I zoomed out my screen so you can see them all. Um, go through like one more of these join statements. Let's do the last one. So select all from students, teaching assistants, where the first name of the student is equal to the first name of this teaching assistant, and they have the same sex. So we have a student whose name is Alice Taylor, and the teaching assistant's name is Alice Williams. We have a student's name is Sophia White, whose name is Sophia White, and a teaching assistant name whose name is Sophia Turner. Student name James Moore, teaching assistant James Cooper. So the idea for that table. And yeah, these are all the tables. I'm gonna put the code in zip files and turn it in. Thanks for watching, guys.